race. Revs her up. Really even start from both the VWs, but Backrud got a great start too. Extra moves across and covers off Hansen, but straight into the Joker lap goes Kristoffersson, and Sebastian Loeb goes with him, while Solberg is leading from compatriot Backrud. Not the best of Joker laps there for Kristoffersson. Didn't quite hook the nose up, but we're talking tiny, tiny margins.
Oh, absolutely. They split their strategy, but how badly does Solberg want to win here? The last possible meeting for a while at Lytton on the 50th anniversary. He hasn't won a race yet this year. He saw his teammate win 2 weeks ago in Meta in Belgium. He wants this one badly, and he's been flying all weekend.
He has been flying all weekend. We know he put 3 new boots on this car in the semi-final, so they're only 1 run old. Whereas we know Kristoffersson only had 1 new tyre on, so his possibly slightly more warm. But Kristoffersson has just come past us, absolutely fully lit. The chase is on. Ekstrom wins the Monster Energy Supercharge award, and Solberg's gone straight to the Joker lap to cover off Kristoffersson and comes out in front.
With a good lead, and that was a good spot by his spotter, because if he'd left Kristoffersson with free road, he might have closed that gap up, so that was a very good move.
Very, very clever indeed. Backrud, Ekstrom and Hansen now are fighting it out. Look in the background. None of these guys have jokered, and Solberg is already catching up to the rear of them. He's only 2.6 behind, and the gap of the Joker is 5, we think.
Ekstrom's got his windscreen wipers on. It's not because it's raining, it's because his hands are twirling madly behind the wheel.
It is indeed. And into the Joker lap, there goes Timmy Hansen. So Timmy's gone in. He'll be hoping he can come out P3 behind the 2 VWs, but on the inside is his teammate Sebastian Loeb. This one's going to be close. Loeb was sideways on the way, and Timmy Hansen's got the line on the way down to Devil's Elbow, but he couldn't find the traction. Loeb was there on the piece of track that he wanted, which had the grip, and he couldn't get across to it.
If it wasn't his teammate, he might have closed the door a bit more savagely, but he was left out to dry, and Loeb was through.
Hansen, oh my goodness me, half spin for Hansen.
Has he got a puncture maybe on the left rear? That went round, is that a problem?
Maybe, yes it is.
Has.
Good spot, Tim. I did think that was unusual for Timmy. Like, he wouldn't use the handbrake that hard. Looked like a little nip on it, and of course it bit him hard. So Timmy Hansen is out of the back door. I don't think he'll be getting a podium, and Loeb was looking on for it anyway. So it's about whether Backrud or Ekstrom has got enough to get back out in front of Sebastian Loeb, really, because Solberg and Kristoffersson are odds on for P1 and P2.
Second final in a row that Hansen's had a puncture. Remember, he lost the win at Meta 2 weeks ago because of a puncture.
Gutting as well, because I think he was on for that. Backrud now backs the focus in, and that's really sideways. And probably not the quickest way. He's driving just as hard as he can. These tyres, Tim, they're crying enough.
They are, but the first 2 in your picture, Backrud and Ekstrom, still have to Joker, and look, Solberg is already right behind them, with Christian Kristoffersson not far behind. They're going to take 1-2.
Ekstrom goes into the Joker. He won't have liked seeing Solberg there, having known his Joker to see him that far behind. That's how far Solberg was behind him last time. Ekstrom comes out of the Joker lap now. Sebastian Loeb has managed to get in front of him, so Ekstrom couldn't quite get it done. Is he going to try and make a pass again to Ekstrom? This time it's Loeb who's on the defensive, and Ekstrom comes in, puts 1 wheel on the grass on the inside. He's going to try and put the Audi up the inside, but Sebastian Loeb's done enough touring car racing to say no, thank you, I'll block that. Oh, and he backs it in. Really sideways on the way in, then really sideways at the hairpin, way more than we've seen all weekend.
Yeah, oh, look at it, down the hill, leaving black lines.
Absolutely fantastic. Look at that, the rear right smoking on all these cars. We often see it from the VWs, but rarely from the others. Backrud into the Joker lap, and I think he's going to come out. He's going to try and come out in front of Sebastian Loeb. Backrud wants to hold on for P3, doesn't. Loeb is denied on the last lap as Backrud manages to come out for the final spot on the podium. Good job by him.
Excellent job by Backrud and the Hoonigan Racing team to get that car there. But absolutely no mistakes from Solberg this weekend. He has been the class of the field.
There's Pernilla, his wife, waving out of the side of the spotter's tower. Solberg has done the perfect job this weekend. Everyone thinks he's hard on tyres, but he managed to take 3 to the semi-finals. He has smashed it at Lytton Hill. Solberg wins the last ever World Rallycross Championship race at Lytton Hill. That's what it means to the team, because Kristoffersson has crossed the line in P2 and Backrud makes it through in P3. Brilliant drive by Solberg. Extra look, the rear are disintegrated. Petter into the donuts in front of the crowd at Lytton Hill. Go on, Petter. That's how we celebrate, on the grass as well. Huge Norwegian flag up in the grandstand. He's done it. Solberg takes the win from Kristoffersson and Andreas Backrud. Sebastian Loeb 4th, Ekstrom and Hansen with punctures in 5th and 6th. I think a good way to sign off World Rallycross from Lytton Hill.